Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Shane and I am so excited to be announcing this project. I don't even know where to begin. There is so much to talk about, so much that I'm excited about that I need to cram into a video. So let's just jump right into it. So first, I just want to give an introduction in case you don't know who I am. Now, this video is not only being published to my YouTube channel, but it's also being published to All Heart's website. I'm so excited to announce this website to my own personal followers. My mother-in-law has created this gorgeous site. It's amazing. Her and I have gotten together and we've been testing out clothing, getting in samples, seeing how we like the quality of items, and it's been such an adventure already, and I'm so excited to share what I'm passionate about with you guys. So let's just go ahead and get right into the website. When you first log on to All Heart Woman, you're gonna scroll down a little bit. You're gonna see a couple little pages here. So let's just jump right into it, and we're gonna click on My Mission. Here you're gonna see my gorgeous mother-in-law. She is gorgeous both inside and outside, and she's just doing such an amazing thing here. I just want to briefly talk about kind of what our goals and what the purpose of this site is all about. So this website is all about woman supporting woman. When I talked to her, she said that is my main focus, just lifting each other up, because I've never felt like I wanted to compete with other women about anything. I always look to the strong figures in my life, and I thought women are just so amazing and we can just do so much, and it's just so much better to lift other women up instead of tearing them down. And that's really what this website is focused around, and I love that about this project. If you want to follow All Heart Women, all of their social media links will be down below, so if you purchase something and want to show it off, you can find all the hashtags and their Instagram pages right down in the description as well. So let's go back up. So you're going to click the little arrow at the top of your screen when you want to go back. So let's click that and we go back to our main page. We go into Featured Woman, and it's me! I'm sorry, the sun is doing something a little crazy, so let's adjust. So every single month we nominated a Featured Woman of the Month, and my mother-in-law is so amazing to nominate me for the first month. So you see my big old mug on the website. And I'm just going to read just a couple of things. If you guys have been following my YouTube channel, you'll know a lot about my life and how I'm raising my daughter. But this just basically explains that I was a stay-at-home mom. I'm a YouTube and a beauty blogger. Why am I even looking at this? I should probably know. I'm raising a toddler. I'm married. I am 25 years old. Basically, we support entrepreneur moms. We support stay-at-home moms. This also will explain that I model some of the products that you guys are going to see in today's video, and hopefully I can do a makeup tutorial with each couple videos. So we're hoping to pump out videos pretty regularly, so I'm pretty excited to jump onto those projects as well. So enough about me, let's go back up to the top and back to our home page. Giving back, and I think this is such a cool concept to this whole thing. When she was explaining to me what this giving back program is going to be, I was like, sign me up, please. Basically what this is saying, it says a wide range of health conditions and causes have touched many of our lives. By bringing awareness and rallying around common causes, we can lend much needed support to some courageous families. I intend to donate 100% of the proceeds of those particular designs to charity, but with a little twist. Rather than donate the proceeds to the corresponding charity, I will ask you for your nominations. You guys, as in the consumers, our customers, our followers, however you want to explain you guys nominate your families. Nominations of deserving women and families you might know who deal with the effects of these issues day in and day out. The families who have no choice but to be strong because it's the only choice they have. Those are the families I want the proceeds to go to. I'm just one woman. My donations will be small to start, and I can make a huge difference in this world or to those large charities. And I can't make a huge difference in this world or to those large charities. But I know with your help that we can make many small differences in the life of many women and their families, one small heart company at a time. And then if you want to get in touch with her specifically, she leaves her information at various points in the website. So that info is really easy to find as well if you have any other personal questions that I might not be able to answer to you. Of course, we have an Instagram and a Facebook, so you can go ahead and support that. Even if you don't buy anything from the clothing website, a simple share or a like can mean the world, because maybe, you know, something doesn't interest you, but it might interest somebody you know, and just sharing that will get it out a little bit more and definitely help everybody in the long run. So we're going to scroll down even farther. Now you can see we have a couple of different collections. We have some sexy summer collections. So I went through and I got some of my favorite pieces that I found. Now what I love about the collection, let's go into summer collection for a moment here. If you scroll down a little bit, of course, you're going to see, you know, your clothing selections, just like many other clothing websites. But if you just put your cursor over one, it kind of gives you a different quick view. And I actually really like that about websites. And I mentioned it to Melissa, who is the owner of this website, that I really like that feature, and I hope that gives you guys a good idea of you know, what the clothing will look like. And of course you can click on something and view it a little bit better. And the cool thing about this is that all of the clothing has size charts as well, so if you're not really sure what you're looking for, what size you're looking for, you can go on that and make a better judgment. It's free returns. So literally we could email you a UPS sticker and you send it back to me. So I'm telling you, if you even see something that you might kind of like and you don't really want to take the risk, the beauty is there's no risk. You send it back to us for free, you get your money back, no harm, no foul, right? So that's what I love about this, because I've been eyeballing a lot and I want to purchase a lot, but you know, not everything comes in that looks exactly the same, or I might not like something as much as I thought it did, so that's a really cool perk. Now all you sexy curvy ladies, don't you worry, we have collections for you as well. The plus size, oh my god, you guys, not even kidding, I like half of the stuff on the sexy curvy collection better than the sexy summer collection. You curvy girls have some style, and I love that. Going on here, we have found so many such flattering clothing, and I think that's so important. No matter what your size is, you want to look good, you want to feel good, you want clothes to fit right, and we have a category for that, and I'm so proud to stand behind that. And of course we have our sexy intimates. We have some shapewear as well. If you keep going, we have everything for everybody. It's awesome. We have an active collection. Guys, I'm in so much trouble myself. The coolest thing about this is that like everything clothing wise, of course we have skincare as well, but everything clothing wise is under $25. Even sets, like I'm obsessed with sets right now, not even kidding, and like active wear sets is under $25 for both pieces. Are you joking? Give it a try. You don't like it? Guess what? Free returns, girl. So that is everything that I want to show you on the website at the moment. Now I went ahead and I filmed a little montage for you guys with just some of the clothing pieces that I personally have gotten from this website, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm going to try them on, we're going to see how they look, have a little bit of fun, and I'm going to tell you about each piece. So let's get started. So this first piece is like this off the shoulder, almost like t-shirt-y dress. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It has some nice detailing on the sleeves, and I actually really like this. Now I'm wearing it right now, and I'll be honest with you guys, that's my biggest thing. I'm gonna be honest. If I don't like something, either I'm not gonna show it or I'm not gonna rave about it. This dress, I do love it. I do love it. There is one thing that I would change about it, and that is just the limits that I have about lifting my arm. Now, it's not the biggest deal, because if I'm going out to eat with my husband, I have movement to dance. The coolest thing is that this is like it's not coming up a lot of the way that, you know, strapless tops will kind of like ride up and you gotta pull them back off the shoulder. So that's pretty cool. So it kind of feels like someone's giving you a squeeze. So this dress is not for parenting, is what I'm trying to say. I can't quite pick my kid up and go about my day. The length is good when it's off the shoulder like this. If it comes up, I'll demonstrate. If it does come up at some point, it's a little tiny bit short, and my booty cheeks are right there about to poke out. But if it is worn the way that it's meant to be, it's a great length. I feel very comfortable in it. Very airy. I feel good. It's hot out today and I feel good. So I really love this dress, and I love the way that it fit. And honestly, it's not something that I normally would have picked out. On the hanger, Missy and I were like, ugh, like it looks okay, but then on the model, on you, it looks amazing. So that's our first piece. The next piece I was honestly debating about keeping in this video or not. Again, a total honesty here. So I was so excited about this two-piece, and then I tried it on. First of all, I love the pattern. There's nothing wrong with that. The material, we were talking about it, it's a little bit of a weird material, and I was explaining it kind of felt like spandexy to me. It is a little bit stretchy. It zips in the back. That's how you're gonna slip into it, but it does have some stretch to it. I was just kind of sitting there rubbing it, and it felt like leggings, like almost like workout leggings, but thicker, like better leggings than like the cheapo see-through ones. So that was kind of the material, and I love the skirt, and that's why I decided to keep it in the video, because I really, really, really love the skirt. The top, however, I think the top might go back. It is beautiful, it just doesn't sit me. I don't know, I didn't like how it sat on me. I honestly feel like I kind of need a little bit of a bigger chest to have pulled this off, to be totally honest with you. But I love this skirt, and I'm gonna see about keeping the skirt and maybe returning the top. Next, I actually am so excited about having this dress in my collection, because I can't tell you how many times I just want to throw something really quick on and run out the door. This is like a long, just plain cotton gray shirt, but you'll see it on, and it's very, very modest. It has a good length to it as well, but it is clingy. It's tight. It shows, you know, it shows your body. It shows your curves and everything, and I like that because it's simple and it's modest, but it still makes me feel confident and sexy, and I do feel like I could definitely dress it up. Throw on a pair of heels and a statement necklace and go to dinner. These next pants I have worn a couple of times. They're so my style. I don't even know how to explain this pants, so I'm just going to show you what they look like on. They have like this corset crisscross pattern in the front. They're amazing. I've never seen anything like these. I was really afraid about ordering pants online. I've never had luck finding pants in stores, so finding them online is nearly impossible. I have a teeny tiny torso, a teeny tiny waist, and then long legs. So these pants literally fit like a glove. I'm not even kidding. I was so excited. They're my favorite pair. I can't say enough good things about these pants, and the quality is nice as well. They're kind of like it's almost like more of a jegging than an actual jean, so they're more comfortable and a little more stretchy, and I feel like you need these with these pants because there's a lot of stretching to get into these. I actually think I left the next shirt downstairs, but that's okay. So let's just jump right into the try on part. So this shirt is kind of just like a flowy, really boho kind of shirt. If I had a bralette, I think that would have been ideal to wear with this. It has like lace down the sides, and then it has a slit going up the back. Now, when I first put it on, it was super, super loose. Like my strapless bra was completely showing through. The good thing is these straps are adjustable, so you can adjust them to your shoulder length as well, which is fantastic. Tiny bit on the see-through side, but like I said, with a bralette, I think that's ideal to wear with these kinds of shirts. So that's just kind of my fault for not having a bralette, but I do love this shirt. Again, just something simple to throw over and throw on a pair of shorts and you're out the door. Then I have this little sweatshirt, and I've mentioned before, if I buy clothing, I hate buying comfy clothing. I hate buying it because I don't feel like it's, I don't know, I love out of the ordinary clothing, and I don't feel like a sweatshirt is out of the ordinary. But I did come across these sweatshirts, and a girl has to have a sweatshirt whether I like it or not. I have about 20 but I liked this. It was kind of just this like nice dusty pink color. Again, the sun is kind of poking through, so I apologize, but then it has like these rose gold sequins on the front, and it has the number 82 in the front. Very, very comfortable, very stretchy. Love the length of the arms as well. That's another huge thing. A lot of my sweatshirts will come up really short, so I'm really excited that this actually, like, I could even pull it over my hands, which is amazing. Alright guys, the last piece of clothing that I have to show you is this little dress here. Again, kind of that dusty pink, more on like the salmon-y side, but it's really simple. Again, another off-the-shoulder dress, but it has kind of like a peephole where the midriff area is, so it's very covering, but at the same time that little midriff kind of giving it a little something extra. That is it for the clothing montage. Now I wanted to create a makeup look showing you guys how easy it is to style one of these outfits. I thought I could create like a nice summery date night kind of look with you, so let's head on downstairs and I'm going to show you how to recreate this look. So first thing is first, I'm actually gonna fix up my hair here. Now if it's really hot, and it's been like in the 90s, high 90s all this week, so It's been really, really warm, so that's why I want to do something light. But for my hair, I kind of want to just keep it off my neck. And whenever I wear something off the shoulder, I like to wear off my hair up anyways. Oops. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep my hair really simple. It's going to take me less than 5 minutes to get it done, which I also don't mind. It lets me spend some more time on my makeup. So I'm just going to smooth my hair back using my teasing brush and get it all gathered into a high ponytail. I'm going to spray my hair a little bit using this Aussie Instant Freeze because especially during the hot months, my hair doesn't want to cooperate and I get all these like little baby frillies everywhere and I don't want that. So as I'm smoothing out my hair here, just using a tiny bit of the spray, because I don't want my hair to be crunchy either. I just want it to be smooth. Whoops! You see what I mean? Look at this guy. He's like, nope. It's okay because we're going to use a few bobby pins as well. Once I'm satisfied, we'll go ahead and secure it with an elastic. Just going to tighten it down. And then just make sure I'm happy with it. You can spray it again at this point if you want to. Again, I'm going to take a couple bobby pins. And it stays in your hair the best if you kind of put the ridged end down. So facing the ridges down, I'm going to put that kind of where my baby hairs tend to pop out the most. Then I actually misplaced my own. I have a brown one and my daughter has a blonde one. I can't find mine, so we're just gonna use the blonde one. I'm just gonna make sure I cover it well, of course, with my hair. So we're just gonna do a simple sock bun. So I'm just pulling my hair through and then I'm splitting my hair in half. This is gonna be really hard to show you because I'll be kind of out of frame, but I pull the sock bun close to the end of my hair. I wrap the edges in and then I just start twisting it down, kind of rewrapping the hair around the bun as we move down if you need to until you're flush to your head basically. Then I just kind of move my hair around in a circle to hide the sock bun underneath, especially since again today's is blonde. And then you can tell my hair is like layered in a weird way. So what I'm going to do is take another little elastic just to help keep my hair down into this bun, and I'm just going to go right over it. Kind of just play around with it until I'm happy. I'm gonna pull it apart just a little bit. I don't want to pull too hard. Once I'm happy with it, I'm gonna go in with a couple extra bobby pins and just kind of pull the bun down. So I almost stick the pin right into the sock bun itself first, and then I pull it down and tuck it underneath the bun. That way it's gonna be really, really secure, not kind of fall out throughout your day. You can pull down hair here if you want to, but I just kind of want to keep everything off my face so we can concentrate on the makeup. So I'm gonna try to limit as many products as I use. I do want to do a full face glam, so we're gonna be using quite a bit today. But again, it's summer, you're gonna be sweating, you don't want to wear anything too heavy. I did go to Target and buy a couple of products that I want to test with you guys today as well, so I hope you enjoy. First thing is first, we actually got back from the beach not long ago. I took my daughter this morning, so my face is very, very dry from the sea salt and the dry air. It was very windy as well, so I'm gonna moisturize, and this is a sample, but I've been loving it, so I want to use it again today. But this is the Glam & Glow Water Burst Moisturizer, and it's just so refreshing. It has such a pleasant smell to it. It's like this light blue color, so it's a very pretty product as well. So I just like to take a little bit on the back of my nail here, and I am running out, so I want to go and buy the full size soon. But we're just gonna give my face a quick thin layer of hydration, and honestly I already feel 1,000 times better. It almost feels like I splashed water on my face. I get a very similar cooling effect. Next, one of the new products that I'm using, this did not come from Target, but I did talk about this in an upcoming makeup tutorial. This video just had to come out first because the website was going live and I wanted to get this out there for you guys. But this is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. Definitely a much different product than I've ever used before. What is up with this hair? So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my fingertips and start smoothing it, starting on my problem areas where I find I have the biggest pores. And just taking a tiny bit more and doing the rest of my face. Okay, we are prepped and primed and we're gonna go into our foundation. Again, I wanted to keep this look very airy, so I went and I picked up this NYX Professional BB cream. I'm very curious about it. The only weird thing was at Target, there were only 2 color options. It was this one and then one that seemed a little more warmer, maybe for like a medium skin tone. So I thought that was a little bit weird, but I still wanted to give it a try. Now I figured if this thing doesn't have enough coverage or I'm just not a fan with it, we can go into a Maybelline foundation in just a moment. Ooh. This hair is doing something weird. Finally got the box open. That took a second. Let's go ahead and look at the packaging. Oh, okay. Definitely expected a black packaging. I don't know. It smooths, moisturizes, smooths, moisturizes, primes, and preps. Developed to hydrate, smooth, and help color correct the skin tone. We're gonna try it. This is in the shade called Nude. I do have my beauty blender to help us blend it in. Ooh, it almost looks like a bottle of ointment. I'm not gonna lie, it's not like the prettiest thing. I definitely wouldn't be excited to like display this. We'll try it out. Oh, that came out kind of fast. So it's very liquidy. I'm not sure. I'm gonna cover it up because I'm afraid if I lie it down, the liquid is just gonna kind of come out by itself because I didn't squeeze when that started coming out. So we're gonna try a little bit on it. That was a little more than I initially anticipated, but I'm just going to, oh, okay. It was very liquidy, but kind of feels thicker on my finger. I don't know. Definitely looks like there's coverage. I'm just hoping that there's a good match. Not sure, but I think I need a little bit more. I felt like I put a lot on my hand, but then once I started spreading it on my face, I felt like I need a little bit more. So let's go ahead and try to bounce this guy out and see what happens. Okay, I have a couple blemishes here and a lot of discoloration on my face, especially since I was very, very warm. I tend to get really rosy cheeks. Okay, wow. So it's definitely, is it buildable? I'm gonna test that theory in just a sec. I'm gonna continue bouncing this out, but it has some coverage for sure. There's no denying that nothing is getting covered. However, with just one thin layer, I can still see a lot of this redness here. So you know, I can definitely see my blemishes poking through. That's kind of the point of this tutorial, is just to be a little bit on the lighter side, let your skin breathe a little bit more, because let's face it, we're all going to be sweating and you don't want like really, really thick makeup on when it's 98 degrees out. And maybe you do, because I'm one of those people. I love my full faces of makeup, but to kind of have an alternative is sometimes nice if I want to go out with makeup but don't want to, you know, really pack it on. This might be a nice option. The first layer is applied and I must say it looks natural. I feel like it was a pretty good match, so I'm excited about that. I do want to go in one more time, however, and add a quick second layer just to simply see if it's buildable, see if I can cover a lot more of this coloration and kind of focus my second layer more on the blemishes and kind of see how I'm feeling after that. Wow, okay, so I still need to do my forehead, but it's definitely buildable. This is much more full coverage than it just was. It seems like it's one of those products that you can just literally throw it on and go. If you're going to maybe school in the morning, you can put a light layer on with maybe a little bit of mascara, and then let's say you're going out for like a date or whatever, after school you can add a little bit more. You can add to it without it looking crazy, which I'm really happy about actually. So this product was a pleasant surprise. I didn't go into using it with any expectations, so I'm just excited about it. It's easy to blend. My skin isn't completely covered, you know, this isn't like a full, you know, NARS coverage foundation, because I can still see a little bit of discoloration, but it feels nice. It almost doesn't feel as heavy, and if honestly I wanted to, I feel like I could go in with even more layers. So really good job next. I'm actually pretty excited. We're gonna go into concealer, and I'm kind of juggling back and forth a little bit. You know what? We're gonna go into the Tarte Shape Tape. Obviously, if you've used this concealer before, you know that it's a very full coverage concealer. Why would I put a full coverage concealer on top of a BB cream? Honestly, it's just to get rid of a little more of this discoloration. So because I'm going for a more natural look, I'm not gonna like streak it on, but I am gonna put a little bit. I gotta keep going as I talk here though, because it's pretty fast drying. So I wanna slap that on, and that's really gonna help us brighten up our under eyes. And I don't mind a little bit of a thicker product underneath my eyes, because that's where a lot of my problem areas land, is around my eyes and the deep purple color underneath them, and I just always look tired, so I don't mind a little bit more product. And we're gonna do a little bit in between my brows to still have some redness there. A little bit down my nose. We're not going to go in crazy with any crazy contouring today, but I do kind of want to bring that those features forward. Blend that out as well. Pinch my beauty blender to get right down the bridge of my nose. I don't want my entire front of the nose covered in concealer, and on my chin. So we are going to contour, but since I'm only going to be using a powder contour today, we're going to go ahead and set my concealer first. I'll be using the Fit Me Loose Powder by Maybelline. This one is extremely brightening, so I wouldn't recommend it if you're kind of on, you have a darker skin tone, or you have like a nice tan or anything, because I felt like when I was self-tanning and using this, it made it a little too light, and I opted for my Airspun translucent powder because it just wasn't as bright. So definitely be careful of that. But if you're on the fair side like I am naturally, I really love this powder. So I'm just bouncing my wet beauty sponge into my skin right underneath my eyes, and I'm pretty much just gonna go over the same areas that I applied my concealer. Again, pinching the beauty blender to bring that right down the center of the nose. So I'm gonna look crazy for just a minute. I'm gonna let this powder set, and we're gonna move on to brows. Now normally I would skip my brows completely, but because I am posting this on a brand new platform as well, if you're watching this for the first time, I would just like you to see how I do it. So I'm gonna be taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is in the color dark brown. One side is the brow pencil, the other side is the spoolie, so let's begin. I spoolie down my eyebrows first. That way I can see exactly where my eyebrow, what my eyebrow shape is. For some reason, I don't grow as much hair on the tail as I do for the front of my brows, but that's where the brow pencil comes in. So first I'm going to line the tops of my brows just using small strokes, kind of rounding out that arch. Once the tops of my brows are filled in, I'm gonna spoolie my hair back up, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing, but this time on the underside of the brow. And you can kind of use the spoolie to blend as you go as well. So sometimes I'll fill it in and then run my spoolie through, fill it in some more, and it really helps soften their hair as well, so you don't overfill either. So that's a great tool to use. Once my tails are filled in, let me go ahead and fill in the rest of my brow. I really lighten up my touch as I get toward the nose. And then from here, I make hair-like brush strokes just to fill in the rest of my hair. And I don't go crazy toward the center. I use my spoolie to kind of diffuse it a little bit as well. And there we go, brows are done. I'm just gonna use a big old fan brush just to dust away this powder. Be careful around the brows because we haven't set those yet, so I just like to dust away really lightly, and I always like to set my brows after my powder is dusted because I don't want a crusty brow covered in powder. That's not cute. I'm just gonna use this really affordable e.l.f. brow gel. It's translucent, so I'm just gonna go over the hairs. Perfect, so everything is set. We have a little more on the face to do, but we're gonna jump into eyes next. Now we're gonna keep the eyeshadows really simple because I wanted the focus to really be on the eyeliner today. So I did grab a couple of palettes, however we're keeping it simple. I just don't know which one I wanna use because I have so many new ones. I was debating on the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia. A lot of really nice warm tones. They have a lot of like orangey, so we could do that. I'm keeping in mind that I want to do my accessories silver, but the cool thing about this dress is that you could do silver or gold. I was kind of going back and forth, but I think I'm going to do silver. Speaking of gold or rose gold, I also have the Dominique Cosmetics palette, and you guys, oh my god, I can't even wait to talk more about this palette with you. But for today, we're just gonna go into some of the eyeshadows. But again, this has a lot of those kind of warm tones. They have like the blue and the purple as well, but I want to keep it very, very neutral. Kind of leaning on this palette because I love this vanilla cream color, so I think I'm gonna keep this one out. And if all else fails, I have my beloved and much used Carly Bybel Deluxe Edition palettes because your girl is just kind of a little obsessed, and I can't live without this white highlighting color, so probably be diving into that as well. But going back into the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette, I think we're gonna go and start with that. I've also been using the New Hue shadow switching pan in almost every day, even if I might not talk about it. I've been loving this. My go-to brush has always been the Anastasia brush that comes in their palettes. It has a flat shader side and then a blending, like big fluffy crease brush on the other side. I'm just gonna give it a quick wipe just in case there were any eyeshadows on it, so we have a clean brush to start with. And I think what I'm first gonna do is take Vanilla Bean, which I just talked about a moment ago. Oh, this color. It's very subtle, but it's so beautiful. And I'm first gonna start by just sweeping this all over my lids, for two reasons: to give my eyeshadow a base and for my colors to have something to stick on, and also to set my eye, because if you noticed, I put the BB cream right over my eyelids to help me get rid of any discoloration, and the concealer as well. So those are creams, they want to be set with some powder, so just lightly dusting this from my lid all the way to my brow bone. Next, I think I'm gonna go into, I honestly want to use almost no product whatsoever today, so I think I'm gonna go into Caramel, which has been another one of my absolute favorites, and I'm just gonna use this fluffy brush and I'm gonna sweep this right into the crease. You can go as high as you want to. I kind of have a very similar pattern I follow. I just kind of blend it right up to the brow bone, just leaving a little bit of space for a highlighting color. Honestly, I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into Vanilla Cream, and I'm just using the other side. Ooh, you picked up a lot. And I'm just going to pack this right on the lid. It's gonna make my eyes look bigger, and it just keeps, like, I really didn't want any color on my lids. I just kind of wanted it to look natural, and that's exactly what this shadow is doing for me. And then just so there's no harshness between the two colors, I'm just very lightly, with no extra product, just going over right where those colors meet. And voila, we're blended. So I quickly went in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I lined my waterline, but I didn't line it completely. Like, I only stopped about halfway from my tear duct to about my pupil. Then I put a little bit on my inner corner, and then a little bit right underneath my tear duct as well, just to really open up my eyes. And we're gonna set that cream with a powder in just a moment as well. So, you know what, I think we're gonna start with that. So I gotta do it. I gotta go into the Carly Bybel palette and pick up this Heavenly White highlighting shadow. I love this. I'm just going to pack a little bit of, oh my god. Like, every time I apply it, I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm obsessed. Just to tie the look in, I'm gonna go up a tiny bit on my brow bone, like really tiny. Use my finger just to blend that white in. Next, I'm going to take my Morphe 507 brush back into the Latte palette, picking up Caramel once again. And I'm just gonna sweep this underneath my lash line, and I think I'm gonna connect it to my outer V. And I'm gonna pretty much bring it right up to my highlight. I feel like maybe I was a little heavy-handed there, or maybe too much product. I'm just gonna take that same brush and just go into the... Guys, I think I'm officially cursed. Every time I do a makeup tutorial, I drop makeup. Every time. And it, like, that never happens when I do it just on my own. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it happens every time. I think I'm gonna take it even one step further and just go into Vanilla Cream one time on the same brush, and just kind of go over that orange shadow just to further diffuse it. Okay, that is done. Eyeshadow is done. Keeping it simple and quick, hopefully. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes, do my big cat eye because I want all the drama to be in the liner. I just don't want to make it too thick because then we're going to be going over on top of the liner in just a minute as well. So keep that in mind if you're following along. I gotta be honest, this liner came from L'Oreal. I don't even remember the name of it. I'm not a fan of it, so I'm kind of happy that I don't remember the name of it. Don't tell them. Because I don't want to promote it. I don't want to promote something that I don't like, but it is something, it's the, oh no, girl. Oh, I was just gonna say, I was just at Target and couldn't find anything, but that is a lie, girl. I found something and we're gonna be trying it today. Again from NYX, this is the That's the Point, Quite the Bender Artistry Liner, and I think this is a felt tip pen. You might not know how I feel about felt tips pens, but I've never been a fan of them, and I don't think it's the product that's bad or like the applicator that's bad. I've always just used the liquid, so I was always a fan of them, but we're gonna give it a try today. So I don't know if I'm supposed to shake it. I like feel liquid moving around in there. Okay, so oh god, I feel like that's gonna take some getting used to, but it does seem like I can create some pretty fine points on here, so cross your fingers, say a prayer, let's hope for the best. Oh my gosh, like one side is fat and then one side is thin. Okay, I gotta, oh. Ow. Oh, we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna put this right back in here. Thank God I have the receipt. What? You guys know I'm honest about my products. If I'm not using something I don't like, that was literally painful to apply. Like, didn't pull my hand, but my hand is not as sensitive as the skin on my eyelids, and that was terrible. So we're gonna use the terrible eyeliner to fix this problem. Wow. Wow, I'm almost like not able to save that. We're gonna go in with concealer in just a minute, but that means I'm gonna have to like go back into eyeshadow. Ugh, that's gonna take me a minute to fix, but it literally just looks like smudged eyeliner now. Nice. I don't know what is going on, but luckily I think we can actually fix it with the next step. So we're gonna keep trucking on. I am going to bring my eyeliner to a point in my inner corner today, however. I feel like it. Cute. Let's go ahead and dry the other eye. That one was so much easier, you guys. Ugh. That next one is going back immediately. We're just going to let that completely dry. That's another thing about this eyeliner. It doesn't dry as fast as the hard candy one that I love and miss so much. But we're gonna just let this set for a second. I'm actually gonna be using, now here was another thing that was kind of crazy when I went to the drugstore. I looked I got liner. I looked everywhere for a white eyeliner, like a liquid white eyeliner. Could not find it. I don't know. I went to 2 different stores looking for it, 2 different drugstores. I didn't want to go spend a lot of money at Sephora on one. It was just kind of crazy to me. So what I'm going to be doing is, again, using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm just going to use this tiny little painter's brush. It was never used for paint. I only use it for makeup purposes, but I'm going to kind of scrape some of the product on here, and then using this brush, try to create a mimic of a liquid white eyeliner right on top of my black liner. So hopefully that'll fix this eye. I'm not too worried if I get white on the black liner because I can always go back in with the black. It's really just trying to keep it from going all over my eyeshadow. Okay, it looks crazy. Like I said, it looks really wobbly, kind of giving up hope on myself at the moment, but we're gonna keep trucking on. We're gonna make it through, guys. We made it. We made it. I am gonna go back in with my black and kind of fix up some edges a little bit. I'm gonna give that one more second to dry just because we went back over it. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face. We're using the Becca bronzer today. I'm just using circular motions right on my cheekbones. I don't have a very big forehead, so I kind of keep the bronzer quite close to my hairline, but if you had a larger forehead, you can always bring the bronzer a little farther down your face, just to create the illusion of a smaller forehead on my jawline, but I'm just gonna concentrate it on the sides of my jaw. I have a very square jaw, so I just soften it up by doing this. Then I'm gonna go into my Narcissist blush palette here, and I don't want a ton of color on my cheeks, so I think I'm gonna go into this top one, and that one is called Buzz. Keep forgetting how pigmented these things are, so really light hand. I'm going to finish off my face using the Amarezzi highlighter by Anastasia, and I'm just going to take a highlighting brush from e.l.f. to apply this. Now it is kind of like a rose gold highlighter, and I did use a lot of white, so I'm going to use a little more of that white shadow from the Carly Bybel palette and go right over this. But it's just such a pretty and an intense highlighter on its own. I love using it, so I'm really, you know, I'm really going in. I want my skin to look wet. We're going to the beach. It's summertime, you're dewy. It's beautiful. And then again, just to kind of make everything cohesive, here we go into the Carly Bybel palette. Well, how did that happen? Oh crap, it did fall. Oh my god. I gotta be honest, I think the palettes are gone for Ulta. That sucks, but whoa! Holy smokes. Back to the eyes, let's go ahead, pop on some mascara. Let's use my L'Oreal Telescopic. L'Oreal, you came back. You did good on this one. Your eyeliner, however, it needs some work. And I'm also gonna get the bottom lashes. You could always stop here if you wanted. I don't personally think a makeup look is complete without a pair of false lashes. What else do I have in here? Oh no, that was that piece of crap. Okay, so we're gonna do our Idler Jasmine Brown Curly Queen lashes. These are light. These I only trust a Duo lash glue. I've had so many fails with other lashes, with other lash glues. It's what works for me. It does come with its own eyelash adhesive, but what I like to do is keep like my big tube of eyelash glue in my train case, so when I get ready in the morning, and then take these little mini guys and throw them in your pocketbook. That way if your eyelashes fall off or something, you always have like an emergency spare. You're welcome. Can I say except you're welcome? The tide, the sun, the sky. Well, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy. You're welcome. Well, come to think of it, kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I can explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin is a map of the victories I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at that mini meat Maui. Tick-a-tick-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, hey! Well, anyway, let me say, you're welcome. Once your lashes are tacky, we're gonna pop those on. I have crossed the horizon to find you. I know your name, but this does not define you. This is not who you are. I know who you are. Queen with my lashes on. I'm sorry, all I listen to in the car is Disney songs because of my 3-year-old, so we're gonna wait for those bad boys to completely dry to finish up our look. We're gonna look for a quick lip. Ooh, you know what we're gonna do? Girl, I had this look in mind and I keep forgetting that I bought all these products for this look. We are actually gonna try a new product today as well. I picked up this Vivid Hot Lacquer by Maybelline, and I was intrigued by it. I thought the color might go nicely with the look. We're gonna give it a try. Okay, it's not like wicked sticky like a gloss is, but it is really shiny, but it's really pigmented. I didn't expect that. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I think I'm satisfied with that because my face is very shiny, so I think everything looks really nice. I'm just gonna finish up real quick, and I'm gonna throw a little bit of liquid liner on my lash band so that it blends in seamlessly. And then last but not least, I'm going to throw a little bit of mascara on my falsies as well. This is definitely a step you can skip, but I'm a big fan of it, so I'm gonna do it. Whew, we're almost through, guys. I know this video has so much good information, but I cannot squeeze it all into just a little tiny thing. I want to make sure everything is included. Do not leave without me letting you know about this. Now, there is one more thing that is super important, and you may have missed it. If you go on the website again, you're going to see at the very top, there's like a black bar. It says create an account here to be entered to win free outfits for a year, no purchase necessary, no joke. So you guys kind of have a couple different options here. You can either subscribe to the email and you're gonna get 30% off of your first purchase. By just leaving your email, why not? Now if you take it a step even further and create an account, you're still gonna get your 30% discount, and now you're in the running for the free outfits for a year. I think I'm gonna sign up myself. And because you guys are amazing, the people who have been watching me for years, the supporters who have supported me when nobody else did, I asked to do kind of something special for you guys. You mean a lot for me, and this is literally just for you guys. This is not a site-wide code or anything. It is, I said I have the most amazing supporters. Really look out for me far beyond YouTube. I said I really want to do something for them, and I got you a little something. So I have a loyalty discount for you guys, just as a little thank you. So for you that follow me, you will get 10% off of your first purchase. Second purchase, you're gonna get 30% off. Third purchase, guys, you're getting 50% off, but you have to use the code LOYALShane. I'll have it down here for you guys. Make sure you use that. You're gonna get your loyalty discounts, and I really, really appreciate for you guys coming back to the site and continuing to support us. So thank you so much for that. Whew, did we make it? Are you guys excited? I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. This is such an amazing project, and I'm really honored to be a part of it, truly. Truly, I really am. I hope you guys are excited to see more clothing come from here, more collections. I can't wait to play with more makeup with you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!